What's going on, guys? I just wanted to bring to you the new sponsor of the podcast is David Protein Bars. Now, the cool thing about David Protein Bars is I was eating these and they knew and they reached out to me after the fact. So it's kind of a nice collab because I was already enjoying these. Now, why am I using them? Mostly because I want the protein without the excess calories. Most protein bars traditionally are 300 to 400 calories. They're only usually about 20 grams of protein and they have a whole bunch of sugar and added garbage that I don't like. They usually give me a lot of stomach distress. I was eating these because I wanted the extra protein without the garbage. These are only 150 calories. So it's perfect. It's 30 grams of protein, so a little bit more than the average protein bar. And it's only 150 calories. So it's a lot less than the average protein bar as well. Right now, if you guys go to davidprotein.com/RBP, if you buy 4 boxes, you get the fifth box free. All the flavors are really awesome. This one is cinnamon roll. I actually really, really like this. The cookie dough one is really, really good as well. Buy 4 boxes, get the fifth box free. davidprotein.com/RBP. Guys, get the protein without all the added sugars and garbage. 150 calories, 20 grams of protein. You will not be sorry. Check them out.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on.
I don't know if my internet's going to be good enough here. So if it shits the bed, I don't know. I'm sorry, but so far it seems like we're okay.
Oh, you got shitty internet in Mexico?
I don't know. It's this fucking, I'm in a beautiful fucking hotel, but I don't know what the fuck is going on.
What city are you in?
Paul, can I ask you something?
Yep.
How many cities have you been to in Mexico?
2.
Huh?
2.
Okay. Because I feel like when I told you I was going to Mexico, it seems like you fancied yourself like a expert on Mexico.
I've been to those 2 cities 4 times.
So you're well versed in Mexican culture.
Well, to be honest, I've only really been to Cancun. So basically, it's like Florida.
So if I told you where I was, would you even know where that is?
Well, yeah, I probably have heard of the city at least.
So if I said I was in Monterrey, you would know where that is.
That's the financial capital of Mexico.
It is actually. You're right. This morning, I was in Hermosillo.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that state.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
Yeah.
It's
What province is it in? What state?
Sonora.
Ah,
You don't know where
controlled by
Sonora is, do you?
yeah, controlled by the Sinaloa cartel.
No, not Sinaloa, you idiot. Sonora.
I don't know what that is.
And yesterday, I was in Veracruz.
That's okay. That's near Cancun, isn't it? Or is that the other side?
Not at all.
I think it's on the Pacific side.
No, it's not. It's on the Gulf side, Gulf of America.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, Gulf of America now. That's right.
It is.
It's official.
It's official too, isn't it?
Google says it's the Gulf of America.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How's the trip going?
Good. It was like, there was one rough. Okay, so for people who don't know, I'm in Mexico. We have a tour with Samson, the Mr. Olympia tour, and we're doing 5 different cities in 5 days. So we did Mexico City. There was the Fit Weekend. It was a big expo here.
It's a crazy expo too.
Yeah.
And then after the Fit Weekend, they had. Am I recording? I am recording. After the Fit Weekend, hey Mike, how are you, Mr. Period?
Oh,
Missed her period.
Mr. Period. I guess
it's a double. It's a double play. It's a double entendre.
Better go get a test and then a drive to the clinic.
After the Fit Weekend, there was Monday. There was a gym appearance in the morning, and then Monday night. Where the fuck did we go Monday night? I don't know. We were in Mexico City, 2 different places on Monday, and then the next morning, we flew to Veracruz. We did a store appearance there. The next day we flew to Hermosillo. We did a store appearance there. Today we flew to Monterrey. We just did a store appearance here. And tomorrow we fly to Juarez, where I'm hoping we don't die.
That's cartel land, isn't it?
Holy fuck, buddy.
I've seen that in the movies.
Skipping that one.
When you want to grow your company, you got to go fucking where other
I
people
guess
go.
so. Where the money's at, eh?
Yeah, when you want to get extorted, they're gonna. Hey, you want to be hostile in Mexico, man?
You know, sometimes you got to do things other people aren't willing to do. That's what
Yeah.
that's what it's about, right? Seth, you were here last year. How was it for you?
It's like I said, that Expo's nuts. The Expo's super cool, and then they're I don't know, they do such a good job just catering to the athletes.
Yeah.
Making sure everything's really well taken care of. The food's phenomenal. We stayed in a really nice hotel. The people, bro, it's a whole different experience. I've never been to FIBO, so I don't know how it is there, like with the language barrier.
Yeah.
But like people just there's no speaking. They just come up to you, want the picture, and then they're gone.
Oh yeah, I'm going to tell you. I've been to multiple expos all over Europe because I was with SciTech, so I had the luxury of like going to all the different like big expos over there. I have to say, the Mexican people surprise the fuck out of me. They have to be
fans.
They honestly, out of every country I've been to, they have to be the nicest fucking people.
Bro, I was in Mexico 3 times last year for 3 different events, like personal trip, the mission trip I did, and then for the expo. Bro, every single time it was a fucking blast. All 3 were awesome.
People are really, really, the thing is, people are really appreciative. They're not entitled at all. And I think what I expected, why are you laughing?
Dude, it was, I just think about the trip. It was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It's wild. It is fucking.
I think when I came down here, I expected like people that were really grabby. Because sometimes when you go to like foreign places where they can't speak English, they're just like, picture, and they just like grab you and like want to like take a picture, right?
You said it was like that in France a lot, eh?
It was France was like that a lot. Germany was pretty good. I mean, nobody was really, really bad. It's just I haven't been to India. Like Cedric told me when he went to India, he's like, I'll never go back there.
India's
He's like,
yeah.
he's like, people just swarm you. They don't listen. They don't back away from you. They just take up all your space. They're very like aggressive about getting photos and stuff.
Yeah, he didn't take well to that then.
Dubai was like that too.
Yeah.
But I think it was people that weren't from Dubai. You know?
Yeah.
I think
Mexico,
it was the Indians in Dubai.
Mexico is the exact opposite, man. You know what's crazy, and I'm sure you guys can all like attest to this at some point. You know, if you book a store appearance, usually you tell the promoter like it's 3 hours, it's 4 hours, it's 2 hours, whatever it is. But inevitably, you'll finish like your 2 or 3 hours, and there's always like people left over, so you end up staying 4 or 5 hours. The people here are like, we told them Samson's got 2 hours. They literally kept it exactly to 2 hours.
Yeah.
They like made sure they got everybody through. They're like, because certain people would be signing autographs. And then like after an hour, they'd be like, fuck, we got a long line. They're like, no more autographs, just photos. So then they just keep people moving. So he would get to meet everybody, but inevitably we'd be out of there at 2 hours. So it's like, it's been really good, man. Just people are really, really polite and appreciative and respectful.
They love
this time.
Competitive bodybuilders. They love the competitive bodybuilders.
Yeah.
Samson had to have gotten mobbed.
Oh
like,
my! The mob, but in a polite way. Like,
yeah, that's what I mean. Like just tons. Because whenever I was there, like there would be stints where I'd take a picture with like 100 people within 10 minutes.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, it was fucking
in and out. Yeah,
it was wild. I was like, I've never experienced anything like this, but I couldn't talk. So, but super, I loved it. It was awesome.
Well, you know what? This might sound stupid, but it's kind of better that you can't talk because
sounds amazing.
Goes faster.
Sounds like the perfect expo.
No, it's nice to get to know people, but then you don't get to meet everybody because if you take 5 minutes to talk with each person, you're never going to get through a line that has 500 people in it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the fact that you can't talk enables Samson to like meet everybody because it's just like there's a language barrier. So they're just like shake hands, photo, he'll sign something, and they move to the next person. But this trip was the first time I realized I am absolutely no longer relevant as a bodybuilder. I've taken like 5 photos since I got here.
Competitive bodybuilders, you're out, dude. If
I'm out. Well, the only way I'm relevant is the podcast, but nobody speaks English, so nobody watches the podcast.
You got to get it translated in Spanish, right?
People keep coming up and they're like, "Are you Samson's security?" Are you? Or other people are like, are you Samson's coach? Tell me what he does. I'm like,
Like, I got a big following, you know.
I'm like,
So-
I'm like,
you know how-
I'm like the owner, man. I'm the owner. Like,
You know how you were in that big area where everybody goes and takes pictures, like the
Yeah.
like you're not in the expo, that separate place.
Yeah.
So we're there. I'm in my line. You had Derek Lunsford was over there in his line, and all the Bob people. There was Ryan Terry. Like everybody was there. Well, I had my section. I think Callum was right next to me, and then on the other side of me was Dorian Yates.
yeah.
Okay, and they had the posters of you. You know, they had the cutouts, posters. Well, Dorian wasn't there. He didn't show up. Okay?
Oh no.
No, because they kind of like there was some like travel problems, so he didn't show. He didn't show up on the right day because they didn't get him there right.
Right.
So Dean, you know who Dean Perrone? He's one of our athletes.
Yeah. Oh, he stood there.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
he's just standing there, and he had it looked like, because they didn't have a Dorian Yates like a competition poster. It was him now. So with the beard and like kind of toned down. Well, Dean's standing next to me, and they're like, they'd have pictures, and they'd be like, so they start taking pictures with Dean. Fucking awesome, dude. We were dying.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Well, anyway,
I'm fucking Dorian Yates today.
I've never done anything like this. We've been asked to do store tours with, like, you know, when Nick was part of the brand, that people asked, or like, you know, when Samson won the first Arnold, people have asked, and we always like pass up on them. It's the first time I've done it. It's fucking not easy, man, traveling from city to city every fucking day.
Yeah.
Every day you're getting on a fucking plane, packing a bag, like fucking living out of your suitcase. It's like, it fucking sucks. I don't know how people do this. Like, the first thing I thought of was wrestlers, you know? Like, wrestlers are on the road like 300 days a year. I'm like, fuck, that's a shitty life. Like,
I don't think I'd do well in that. I think that I would revert back to some very degenerate ways.
yeah. I mean, look, doing it for a week is kind of cool. It's an experience. Yeah. I couldn't imagine doing it 300 days a year. Like, that's
as a wrestler, no way. I wouldn't make it.
Guys, I got really good news for you about Bro Chat Live. Any of you who want to see a live taping of Bro Chat, this news is for you. The Fit Expo Anaheim, California, August 2nd, August 3rd. They do an awesome job, man. They bring in the best talent. They bring in all the big names. It's a really great expo with a lot of competitions, and they really give back to bodybuilding. And you guys are going to really enjoy the Fit Expo. It's a great time to meet all your favorite bodybuilders. But most of all, we are going to do a live taping in Anaheim. There's going to be some bodybuilding and bollocks and Bro Chat boys there. I believe me, Paul, Ian, Mike, Seth, Ben, maybe James are going to be there. It's going to be an awesome time. August 2nd, August 3rd, Anaheim, California at the Fit Expo. You guys don't want to miss it. It's going to be a live taping. We're going to be there. We're going to have some samples out there. We're going to have all our various brands are going to be there with us. And we're going to meet you guys, take photos, do the live taping, take some live Q&As. We're going to have a great time. We really hope you guys will come out to meet us if you're in California, or if you can make it out there for that weekend. The Fit Expo is definitely worth it, because it won't only be us. All of your favorite bodybuilders will also be there too. So check out thefitexpo.com for more information on how to get tickets. Come see us, have a good time, shake some hands, take some photos. It's going to be awesome. Ian, what's going on? Did the haircut fuck with your brain or something? Why are you so quiet?
Oh, you guys are talking. I'm just sitting and listening, you know.
You're just
I haven't done one of these tours, so I got nothing to contribute. So I'm just sitting and listening. Yeah.
What's going on with your hair? What'd you do?
What do you mean?
What'd you do to your fucking hair? What do you mean? What I mean?
Well, what answer do I give to you other than that I cut it?
You gotta zoom in.
Well, but you fucked it up.
I didn't fuck it up.
It looked beautiful. You had like nice long locks, and your
I like it better. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
You look
easier
tougher
for
sure.
sure.
You look tougher.
More badass.
Yeah, you look tougher.
Yeah, it's like a fade on the sides, and it's like the top's like a number 4. So it's like I didn't shave it. I just like it's like, you know, got some. I can still like feel it, and then it's just like faded up the sides. Just
what do you think, Paul? You're Ian's big
my
fan. What do you think?
This got a nice fade. I got mine faded today.
I did not ask you about your face.
What did you get faded? Your beard?
I think the head.
I see some sprouts on top. I see some sprouts.
Right around this area.
What is this guy is fucking fucking breaking you over the coals saying he's giving you a fade. Eh?
His
It's like, yeah.
His barber's
Like, yeah,
no fade
he's
there.
like he's fake combing it with hair. Oh.
Looking thick today, Paul.
He does change those extensions often. I gotta say, he's always pulling another one on. Just fucking with them, sure.
Wait a minute.
Okay, $60.
He's making the noises to make sure it sounds like he's cutting hairs.
It's not even
It can't
on.
be
Yeah.
more than one. It can't be more than one guard change, is it really?
No, he changes a few, and then he gets scissors out too.
Scissors.
He does. He gets scissors out. He
Bro,
starts
I
working
didn't
the
even get
fade.
scissors used on my hair, and I have 14 times more hair than you. What are they using scissors on?
The fade part. He blends.
You don't fade using scissors though. What
Get
do
your
you?
head
does.
closer to the
He's-
camera.
He's
Paul.
an artist with these scissors, though. He's very talented.
Put
and
your
he
head
gets-
closer to the camera, Paul. I want to
Which
see
part?
this fade.
Well, I'm not
Side
this
here. I want
part
to see
here.
the
This part here
side.
is pretty bald.
Here.
Let's see the
Okay,
side.
right.
It looks like he has as shaved a head as Fouad does.
Yeah, I know. It's the same.
It looks like
You
you have
can't see
a
a difference.
complete chrome dome.
Oh, there's
what?
literally. Wait, Paul. I'll be honest with you, okay?
There's
Yeah.
zero hair there.
I swear to God.
There's hair. I can even see it right now.
When you turn your head like this,
I can see it
Yeah.
here.
like a little bit of fuzz right here. That's about it.
Yeah, but like the side of your head, the side of your head looks the same as Fouad's.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It does. It
Fouad's is
100%
like
does.
thick.
I'm not even trying to be mean. It literally looks like you have.
Paul, watch,
like
watch.
You got.
I don't have a
clean
great
Vic.
camera.
Paul, go
This
like
is
this.
his laptop.
Paul, go like this, and I'll take a screenshot later. I'll show it to you. Go like this.
Okay, 1 second. Let me get close to the camera.
Same head. Exact same head.
It looks
Exact same
completely shaved. This is a bald. This is a chrome dome. That's a bald head.
There's nothing there, buddy. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, there's zero. There's
I
zero
can
hair.
feel it. Can you
You
feel
should
anything on
just
yours?
start
Fouad?
shaving it yourself and go for beard trims, man.
I mean, I can feel
crazy.
stubble. I
Can
can
you?
feel, I can feel stubble. Yeah.
Look at this. Is where there's hair.
Oh yeah, I don't claim to have hair that's thick as Iain by any means. I understand I'm
Yeah,
far from
but
that.
do people don't go bald on the sides of their head? That's not a thing.
Well, mine started back here.
No, I know,
Wow.
but the sides, the ring, like you can't lose that. How is there no hair? Like I don't get it.
There is hair.
That's where it's
Well, there's
faded.
Maybe
not.
this side. Maybe this side shows better. Does this side show better?
Oh, yeah,
No.
it's so much. It's way better.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Now I see it. Now I can see
So
it.
now it was the lighting. It was the lighting.
Yeah, that's what, it probably is. And my shitty camera on this dumb.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'll show you guys this weekend. You'll see.
Mike, this has been an ongoing thing with Paul because when Paul was losing his hair like 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, I kept telling him, like, Paul, you should buzz your head, dude. It's like I can see your scalp. He's like, no, you're just fucking with me. You're just fucking with me. He's still doing it to this day. He still thinks he has hair.
Did I ever tell you the story how I first realized that you weren't fucking with me anymore?
Yeah, the lawyer. We told it on the podcast.
Did I tell you before when I was in court? Yeah.
He's
When they
supposed
said
to
the
be-
bald guy.
No.
Tell
It
the
was
story.
like they.
Confused over.
Okay, I'll tell you a brief synopsis. I was witness to something at work, so I got subpoenaed to court. And by the way, this lawyer did not prep me at all. So they call
You
me.
did not need any prepping. Fuck off.
You do. You're supposed to be prepped. So
I was like being cross-examined up there.
right, he's supposed to prepare me for what might come. So they call me to the stand, and I'm sitting there, and it's I'm a witness on the side of the Crown, I believe he called me. So anyway, so the Crown, they were like, okay, we're going to show you a video, and I want you to tell us what you see in this video. So they wheel this TV in front of me. They hit play. So I'm watching, and it's a camera angle from above, and all I can see is the back of my head. And all I can see is this bald spot that I didn't really think was that bad before. So I'm just staring at it like, holy shit, look at that.
Who
And
the
then,
fuck's that guy? Who's that guy?
and then they stop the camera, and they're like, okay, what'd you see? And I was like, well, I'm sorry, but I was just looking at myself there. Can you please play that again for me? So the lawyer like shakes his head in disgust at me. And then he's like,
Disgust.
he's going to play it one more time. And I want you to focus your attention right here. And he points at what I'm supposed to be looking at. And then, I proceeded from there. But
So basically,
Right.
you believed you had to see it with your own eyes.
Yeah.
All years I was telling you you're balding, you didn't believe me,
no,
and you still don't
It-
believe the guys now. The guy
I knew it was thinning for
Paul-
sure.
Paul,
but I
had
didn't
you
think it was as bad
never
as you were
had you
telling.
never like gone in the mirror and like held your phone, like looked at the camera in the mirror at the back of your head?
Yeah, but like when you're in a bathroom, like my bathroom, the light's right here, right? So it's gonna exaggerate anything that's going on
No,
baldness wise.
no.
he thinks it's the lighting.
no.
I was
Look,
exaggerating it.
if you have a lot of hair, if you do that, you still look like you have hair.
I know. I knew it was thinning, but I didn't think it would thin to that degree.
Yeah. See, like, because me, when I went in the back, but like I was on camera all the time. So I would be filming videos doing squats or fucking bent over rows. I saw it. I'm like, nope, like, fuck this shit. I'm wearing hats now. You know? Like, yeah, of course.
Anytime I was in a video, it was spotting Fouad most of the time. So you just see, me like, whatever. So it was never like a camera focused on me or anything.
What I want to know now is all four of us are like, why are you still getting fades and you're still reluctant to believe that you're bald?
Yeah, Paul, I'm not going to lie to you. The entire time I've known you, I thought that you shaved your head with a razor like Fouad and Mike do.
So I'll shave it next time for you guys on my own, and you'll see the difference.
It's not going to look any different.
Paul,
because I did do it.
I've known you for like, through the bodybuilding world for over a decade, and I've thought you've had a chrome dome the entire time.
No way, really?
No.
Yeah. You never realized.
Well, when I was like competing as an amateur, but like since I've been on the podcast and known you, I've thought you've just had a chrome dome the whole time.
Really? I should show some old videos, Fouad. It was always, it's never like been that.
Pull out some hair videos. Load them up.
Hair videos out.
I had nice hair.
Compilation out.
Okay, well let's get people in the comments here to think. Did you always just think that Paul had a chrome dome, like that he shaves his head with a razor, like Mike or like Fouad do? Because I thought he did.
A few weeks ago.
Can I be honest for a second? So first of all, I don't shave mine. I trim it. It just looks shaved.
Yeah.
But I can see the little bit of hair you have here.
On the top. Sure.
Yeah.
But my thing is, it would look exactly the same if you just trimmed it. So why are you wasting $60 a week on a haircut?
Well, it's every 10 days. But so I shaved it myself once.
He's spending more on haircuts.
It gets out of control at 10 days.
Yeah.
You gotta cut it.
Paul's literally spending more on haircuts than me. That's crazy.
Well, my hair grows fast, though.
Okay, I'm sure.
A few weeks ago,
I can tell, Paul.
A few weeks ago, I shaved it on my own, and I did it. I used my clippers, and I think I put it at a number 1, and I did my whole head. And I remember you guys specifically mentioned that it looked like I had picked my head clean.
Well,
so there is a difference.
That's what Ian just said.
We can see the tuft on top. Yeah.
Yeah, we can see the little piece on top. What we're saying is it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Man,
I think it is. As long as I can still grow that little bit.
you have an attachment to that hair, don't you?
I do. I like the
I
fades.
think you would just be good with just like a full shave, like Mike or Fouad. Like, what are you trying to do? Just give her.
Yeah.
Okay. Next time.
It'll just look clean and like you're committed and like just fucking go for it.
Committed. Yeah. You think right now I'm kind of a.
You don't
Think
have
about all the money you'll save on gel, Paul. You don't need gel anymore.
I know.
Or you just
in Paul's defense, I know the main reason he goes to his barber is to get his beard done.
Well, that too, for sure. I would go see him for that anyway.
But then you can just charge you for a beard trim. That's way cheaper.
Yeah, and I wouldn't go as often if it was just my beard.
Yeah. Or just learn to do your beard. It's like the easiest thing ever to do.
But I don't know.
As long as I keep it short.
The thing that's confusing to me also, Paul, is if there's barely anything to fade, you should be able to just do it yourself.
And I have. I don't know.
I think he does a better job because he gets the scissors out and just goes like this. He does.
Yeah. What are you using the scissors on if you're using a number 1?
You're a little bit, and you think he's doing something.
Well, it's in the blending process, Ian. When he's blending it. When he pulls it
sure. Yeah.
Does he use the comb? Does he brush up and?
He does pull the comb out. I'll have to take a video.
That's not impossible. Your hair, there's enough hair there that's the thickness of the comb blade,
Okay.
Like,
do you guys want me to take a video next time I go?
Yeah, I was just going to say, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a YouTube video, just Paul's haircut.
Yeah, I would love that.
I want to see how much hair is on the floor after you're done.
Don't tell him what we're doing though. It's just a day in life, Paul.
Is there anything on the floor? There's nothing on the floor. The floor,
there's
it's like when you shave your beard. There's like a little bit in the sink and you fucking wipe it around.
I guarantee you, after his haircut, there's like a few like things on his like in the bib. That's it.
He just like goes like this. All right, you're good.
Okay, I'll shoot a video next time.
Yeah, shoot a video.
I'll call Ahmad and we'll bring him down to the barbershop.
Okay, well, I can use my phone.
We need to get his haircut live on the podcast.
No. Okay,
he's come to my house to do my hair before.
Yeah, we need to get him here like one weekday at like 8 p.m., 7 p.m. to come and cut your hair on the podcast.
I'll bet you Mo would love to do that.
Yeah, great.
Okay, tell him next
week. It'll be a real showcase of his skills.
Oh, that's great.
Okay. Some great news that I want to share, if Ian will allow me. You know what, Ian, you go ahead because you're new.
I don't know what we're talking about. Pittsburgh?
Go ahead.
Oh, Yeah. No, you can go ahead. Yeah. Go for it.
Tyler messaged me like 2 months ago, and he asked me if me and Iain would do the honor of commentating at the Pittsburgh Pro, and I was like fucking super honored because I knew then it was going to be a huge show. I think some people have jumped in since then, and yeah, so me and Iain are going to join Dennis James, as Dennis is probably going to be leading the cast because he's done it for obviously a lot longer than we have, and he's the senior host. And also Sydney Gillian, because she's great at what she does too, and she's going to probably cover more of the women's stuff, obviously. But yeah, so the four of us are going to be doing live commentary during the show. I don't know if it's going to be visual. They're going to probably pan to us a couple times here and there, but it's mostly going to be audio. So, but you guys will have some really good, Ian's obviously great at analyzing physiques. Me and Dennis have a good rapport from doing it at the Arnold. And Sydney is a, 8-time figure champion?
7 or 8, yeah.
That's very, very, I guess she did the Olympia, right? People said she was really good.
She's great for commentary, yeah.
Yeah, so she's also doing it. So you guys will have some great commentary during the live feed. Now, the only problem is I'm going to have to try and remember to come back and edit and insert a link because I don't know exactly where the live stream is. I don't know if somebody can look it up.
It's on the Pit Power Fit website. If you go to like the top thing, then there's a link for live stream, and you go on there and it's got everything.
So what's the Pit Power website link?
I'll tell you exactly it right now.
I would show it. Guys, I have a problem with my internet, so I'm actually...
It's Pits with an S, pitspowerfit.com.
Pitspowerfit.com. Yeah, I'm having a problem with my internet over here, so I'm not going to be able to share my screen for anything. So whoever's listening, audio or watching video, pitspowerfit.com. Get the live stream there, and you guys can listen to us break down the show. And we're going to break down the show today here. The shitty thing is, like I said, I can't share my screen, so we're not going to be able to take a look at fucking people. Every time I try and get online, like, it's weird. I don't know why I can Zoom, but I can't get on like any websites.
The cartel's keeping you off it. They want their money.
Like, it's just loading.
There's somebody for it.
Oh wait, I think I might have.
You buy anything in Mexico?
Oh,
Did it?
the fuck? There you go.
Oh, there we go. We got something. It's taking a little bit to load, but
bro, you don't follow Kriso? Come on, toss my boy a follow here.
Dude looks pretty fucking wild.
Yeah, he looks.
Yeah,
good.
see, like I think this is the video. Yeah, there we go. See, it's not, my internet's all fucked up, so we can only catch like bits and pieces.
That's good. It's good enough.
But he's super fucking dry, man. Like, I think he's gonna shock a lot of people.
I agree.
I know he's got some like structural flaws, but this level of conditioning is fucking
gnarly.
It's gonna scare the fuck out of people, I think, when they see it on stage. As long as he doesn't ruin his peak in any way, like, this is gonna be crazy.
I trust Fair enough that he won't fuck it up. Yeah.
Oh,
I also think when you're this shredded, it's hard to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. Fuck, man. He's going to be, and the other thing, me and Samson were talking about this. He's the only tall guy on that stage in the top 6,
He's only like big person,
Right.
Yeah. All the other guys are like 5'7" or below. Like, look at this fucking detail in here.
And that was a week ago too, right?
Yeah.
It's like old school kind of conditioning.
Yeah.
Let's see. A lot of people have been going on and on about Vito. Is anybody being swayed by this, or are we still pretty confident?
That one back shot I saw of him was pretty impressive. That back lat spread.
Yeah. See, this is the thing with my fucking internet right now. I got nothing coming up. We just got the Brazil shot. Wonder if I go to a different site. Or if I go to like buys and tries or something.
Yeah, here. I'll look to see which ones have a good group.
I want to cover some classic too. These guys are looking fucking wild.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. While that's loading, I'll see if I can.
There, Vito.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if this is. It's not anything. I know. I wanted to see some updates that he posted. This is interesting. All
That's
right.
the shot. That's the back line. Yeah.
So, okay. I just want to say one thing. This front double bicep that we keep seeing, that's literally his best pose.
Yeah. He does look that good in that shot. Yeah.
So I do think, like, in that pose, he beats almost everybody except maybe Derek. And maybe even Derek. I don't know. But like
He beats Derek, yeah.
yeah, like that front double is fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is when he moves from that shot, it drops off pretty considerably. Like he goes from like first in this pose to like last in the lat spread.
Yeah,
Not
front
last,
lat spread.
not last, but like the front lat spread is like not his best pose at all.
In that group, he does.
In the top 6, like that front lat spread is probably his.
I mean, even in the top 8, to be honest.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And then this back shot, I think he does a pretty good job of hiding his lat, the lagging lats in the lat spread, but it's the back double where he starts to lose ground.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he'll be fine standing next to the guys in a back lat spread, but that's when he starts sliding down from, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. It's going to be because of the back double, the front lat, and then the side shots
as well, yeah.
From the waist down, he's incredible, but from the waist up, he's not on par with Martin, Nick, Derek, maybe even William Bonac,
Kriso.
So like there's a lot to be desired, and all these pages keep posting just these 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's Vito who's just keeps putting them up because they're his best poses. Like, do you guys think he beats Nick in this shot?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, right.
Yeah, but the lighting in Nick's shot is awful.
But even if the lighting was great, like let's say all of this detail was showing, do you still think he beats Nick in this shot?
Yeah,
I do. In that shot, I do. The back lat spread, though, different lighting problem.
This is the thing, though, that's what I'm saying. Like people compare this shot, and then they're like, "Well, he's going to kill Nick," and I'm like, "This is."
No, but I think Nick beats him in a front lat, a side chest, a side tricep, a back double, a most muscular. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is what I was getting at, though. I think this is the only pose he beats Nick in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, even if we give him one other pose, let's say, I mean, Nick's still beating him in
5 out of 7
shots. Yeah, it's not like.
Yeah.
I think people underestimate Nick's front double is good. And I think when he's in fully pulled in everything, that is still a strong shot for him, but he's so good in some other shots, like the side shots, his density is so crazy. His back double is, so balanced and so complete, like he's just got some, his most muscular is the best there by far. Like he's got some crazy shots,
One sec, I'll be back.
Nick, you got to respect the way he puts up like the worst lighting when he posts his shots.
Yeah,
most guys would filter the fuck out of the pictures before they post them, but he doesn't.
Yeah, no, he's very good at posting unadulterated, fuck it, get it out there, which I think is a good thing too, because
for sure
you're always gonna leave room for people to be impressed,
Right, yeah. Like in that back shot, as bad as that lighting is, you can see how hard in detail.
Well, and then you see if you go to his profile and see the pictures that he does post in goon lighting, he looks fucking insane. Like I don't know if you saw those ones in the crazy dim lighting where he put the most muscular and shit.
Yeah.
Those shots were just absolutely bonkers.
Go to the next page and see what he's got.
His conditioning is going to be good too.
You're talking about these pictures, like this lighting?
Yeah, there's some actual shots there. I'd probably be the second row whenever that loads, because I think they were a week ago.
Yeah, I don't think he can beat Vito in this one pose just because of Vito's legs.
Yeah, Vito has a better X frame.
Yeah,
he's got better legs. Yeah, Nick has better arms and better chest and stuff like that. But I mean, as a whole, Vito's really good in that shot for sure.
Yeah.
They're those shots. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the other thing that you lose when you're looking at these photos that they post. You guys, it's like not you guys, people watching. You lose the actual size effect. Like, I think Nick is going to be wider. He's got much bigger delts. It's going to create. It's going to create the illusion of a wider bodybuilder and a thicker bodybuilder than Vito.
Yeah,
Vito
from the waist up for sure.
Yeah, from the waist up,
way more muscular. Yeah,
this is crazy. Like, I actually think from the side, Nick is going to beat everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like side triceps, side chest. I don't think anybody can beat Nick in these 2 shots.
I think side chest for sure.
Side chest, I agree for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oodles of
Dude, his peaks, his bicep peaks from behind are nuts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, these shots too.
His arms are insane.
I do got to tell you guys though, I was I don't know if anybody else has seen it, and it's not online. I was privy to a video of Martin that Stefan sent me last week I was on the podcast when he sent it to me. I was on Bodybuilding Bollocks.
Peeled out of his skull, eh?
I haven't seen Martin look like that since he was smaller. When Martin was smaller, he showed me pictures of his preps like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. He had completely fucking peeled out glutes, top to bottom, like hard as fucking nails, sandpaper skin. And then as he got bigger, I think he lost some of that condition. But if they bring to the stage what I saw in that video, he's got like his fucking glutes are butterflied, man. It's not like just stripped out in the bottom. It's like stripped out all the way around the top, like through the hip. And it's like his skin looks super paper thin. And the biggest thing is he's 10 pounds heavier than Olympia.
Yeah, it's and round.
Dude, his shape hasn't changed. He's just gotten bigger. Like he's 10 pounds heavier with the same shape. His legs maybe look a little bit, they're starting to look a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
But the fucking detail, like he was just standing there. One of the shots, I can't show it out of respect for Stefan and Martin, but he was just standing there like before he even set up for the shot. And his fucking teardrop was stripped. He wasn't even flexing it. He was just standing there. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at right now?
Gnarly.
So I don't know. Like, I think he can beat Nick.
I think so too.
He's super fucking balanced, man.
Like I said, I in my opinion, I think it's going to be between him and Derek.
Well, leading up to the show, I'm like, I think Nick can win. But after seeing fucking Martin's update, I'm like, there's such a thing as like, when you see Nick, you're like, okay, he's got some wow body parts, like the delts, the biceps, the fucking arms overall, like all that shit. The side of the leg, like the hamstrings are crazy. But when you get a bodybuilder like Martin that's completely balanced and then he's stripped out completely, like condition wise, it might overcome the size difference.
I think it does.
And how much is the size difference anymore? I don't think it's significant anymore.
Well, you know what I said?
Probably like 15,
go ahead,
20
Dean,
pounds.
Go ahead.
I would assume it's probably 15 or 20 pounds at least.
Yeah, like pound for pound, you think it's still that much?
Well, Martin was 244 in the video I saw. And Nick's
Martin's shorter, isn't he?
And I would assume Nick's probably 260-ish. So, we're 15 pounds variance,
I bet you a peeled out Nick is 55. You think he's in the 60s?
The shots he posted not that long, like a couple of weeks back, he was like low 270s. So, I think he'll be 258, like on stage day. Martin will be 240-ish, 242. So, there's 15 pounds. Let's just say 15 pounds.
I do think Nick is more muscular than
Nick's more muscular,
more
than
dense.
everybody.
Yeah, but the only area that I think it really, the only area that I think it really creates a discrepancy is the delts and arms.
Yeah.
Because Martin's delts still don't cap the way Nick's do. Like Nick's cap on his delts is like it almost goes up and then down.
Boulders.
Nick from the fucking delts in his arms looks like a fucking superhero.
Right.
But Martin's delts are gnarly as fuck. Like they're not that far behind.
No,
like,
I know, but I'm just saying it's the
Nick has like some of the best in the world.
Yeah.
I think Nick's
if not the best, other than maybe Kriso,
Yeah.
And his arms are in the same category. Like, there's not many bodybuilders with better arms than Nick.
No, that's what I'm saying. Shoulder arm combo is probably the best.
Yeah.
Him and Kriso are like number 1 and 2 there.
I honestly think between those two, if they both show up, like Nick and Martin show up like the best we've seen, I still don't think it's like a guaranteed one or the other. I think it's going to come down to presentation. It's going to come down to the polish. It's going to come down to the conditioning of how they pose. Like, I think they're going to run these guys because this is a fucking massive show. So I think that if they both show up at their peak, that shit's really going to play a role.
Yeah, that whole top 3. It's not like it's set in stone for Derek either.
No, you're right.
Because Derek, as of right now, is like, he just won the Arnold, beating Samson, and he's an Olympia champion. As of now, he is the front runner for the show. He has to be on paper. But Martin wasn't far on his heels at the Olympia. He's 1 spot behind him. Nick has been up there at the Olympia in that top 3, top 4 spots. Like, these are guys that are like, they're not like 5 places removed from him at these big shows. They're like 1 spot. These are guys that are like nipping on his heels on a good day. Look, if someone nails it and Derek's not at his absolute best, or even if he is, like, it's just going to be a really, really close competitive top 3, I think,
Guys, we're going to have to do the predictions on my phone today because I can't get the website to come up.
Oh, this guy's going to fucking alter everything after.
Write down everything. Get a pen and paper.
Joining
Write it
the
down,
fucking
Paul.
Guys,
Write it
cartel
down.
bullshit.
You guys can write it down. I don't give a fuck.
Write it down.
Get out the old pen and paper, Paul.
That's
I
right.
don't have to cheat. I'm spanking all your fucking asses anyway.
It's early in the year. Relax.
Fucking.
This is where I turn the corner at this show. I'll tell you that much.
Except, didn't we look last? We looked last time in the world ranking. I was actually higher than you.
I don't think so. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I think you do. I think that's called repression right there.
Oh, that's selective amnesia.
Yeah, yeah.
I got to add a fucking athlete. You guys talk amongst yourself. I got to add Joe Ballinger.
Oh, to Joe. Yeah. Well, there's probably a couple we have to add. Do you have the full list there?
I thought I added him already. 1 second here. Let me just go through. Yeah, I'm looking at the list right here. Oh, I already added Joe Ballinger. Okay. Pavel Barron. I added William Bonac. Douglas Connor. I don't know who Douglas Connor is.
He's from Pittsburgh. He's one of our athletes.
He was a 212 guy a couple years ago.
He is a 212. He's doing 212 New York Pro.
Oh, he's doing 212. Okay, I thought he was in the open.
So he's right in that area. He just wanted to do it because he won the Pittsburgh, I think like 8 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
Something like that.
He won Toronto 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. Doug's a good dude.
Yeah, good bodybuilder.
Don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but Fouad or anybody, did you see that Pablo Ayala passed away of cancer?
No, it's Pablo Ayala.
He did the show you won in Orlando. He was there. He was like the big fucking guy. Came like, I don't know, third or fourth in that show, maybe.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Pablo Ayala, yeah, that guy with the really big legs, like from South America or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just passed away of prostate cancer, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Pity.
So R.I.P. to Pablo.
R.I.P. to Pablo. Okay. Joe, Pavel, William, Douglas, I just added. Marcelo Cruz is in there. Ron Gordon, I added. Kriso, Derek, Vincenzo, I added. Justin Musial, I added. Leandro is in there.
Is this the best lineup we've ever seen in a regular season pro show?
Yes.
Yeah, it has to be.
But I can remember.
That in my life of bodybuilding, I can't recall a show being this good.
I mean, this is what do we got here? We got like the top 6,
top 5.
Yeah. This is crazy.
A good percentage of the top 8 at the Olympia. That's crazy.
With William too. Yeah, you got
William, Kriso, fucking Vito. I mean, Vito hasn't been to the Olympia, but he's in that realm with those guys. Yeah.
And then Leandro, I didn't know.
Leandro's fucking nuts too. Yeah.
Who do we want to look at?
Has Leandro got any updates?
I think so. Yeah, he actually posted something.
And let's look at the guys that are new to the list.
Joe
Ballinger just turned pro, obviously, like the other week, right?
Yeah. This is Leandro. I'm a little bit worried. It's not like, some of the other guys' stuff that I've seen is like really crazy condition. This is still not like insane. Here, this is one I saw. Legs look hard, but they're not like
not
deep
crazy dry.
Yeah, that kind of scared me a little bit.
Girls' legs are fucking crazy.
This looks older, but I don't know for sure. But
it's big, but I still think there's a little bit desired from the dryness or hardness standpoint.
Yeah, like this doesn't like this shoulder separation from the delt and the tricep bicep doesn't look deep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And a little bit. I think I might need to change my picks a little bit because of that. And then,
but even his conditioning isn't insane, he is still really good.
I know when I guess when I say I need to change my picks is I have him ahead of Vito, and I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening, but I think he's still beating a lot of the other guys, like the guys that were just add to the list. I think he beats all them.
His legs look better. Vito. I mean, he does look more conditioned than he did in Brazil, but I think.
You think he beats Ron Gordon?
I think he beats Ron Gordon.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. As long as he's a little harder than Brazil, I think he beats Ron Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's take a look at Douglas Connor.
Yeah, I don't know who this is.
I can't get him to come up.
Just type in Doug. Just type in Doug. He might not be full Douglas.
It's Dougie Flex.
Dougie Flex is a cool guy. I like Dougie Flex.
Dougie Flex.
That's him there. This guy. The guy in the middle?
No, the guy on the right. Far right with the dreads. Yeah.
This guy.
Yep, that's him.
Okay, so he's been to the Olympia as a 212.
Yeah. He won the Toronto. He won Toronto in what was it, 23?
Judge that show.
Piranha. Oh yeah, I know who this guy is.
Okay. Okay, we got an idea.
Yeah.
Who else do we need to look at?
Pull up Joe.
Marcello, Justin Musial.
We know what he looks
Joe,
like. He looks like,
Joe Ballinger.
Yeah, Joe.
I think it's Belanger. I think you guys are saying it wrong.
Boulanger.
I'm going to say Ballinger just to piss you off, Paul.
Yep.
It's definitely Ballinger.
I think it's Ballinger pronunciation.
The way he spells it, actually, I think you guys might be right.
This is him winning his pro card.
100% right.
He's got a nice physique. Like, it's very statuesque, I guess.
He works with Patrick, I think, too, right?
There's a back shot.
Or maybe I'm wrong. Who do you tag here?
I don't know who he works with. Patrick Tour.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Side shots are good. I still think just needs some muscle to compete in this line.
Yeah. More on chest and arms, but he looks good.
Yeah, balance is good. Okay. Who else do I have here? Pavel Baron. Who's that?
I don't know.
You'll recognize him. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Great legs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually usually looks pretty solid on stage.
Does it say dense? Pretty dense fella.
I think, did he do Prague last year?
I remember him competing at one of these shows that we've been recently.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else do we got here? Bartley Weaver, Justin Musial, Ron Gordon, Vincenzo. Let's take a look at Vincenzo. He's looking actually pretty good. I've seen some updates.
Yeah, he's working with
massive, with Kyle as well.
Yeah, he's working with Kyle as well.
Yeah.
Just fucking back on this kid.
Yeah. And he's like fucking 6'5", dude.
It's like a Joel Stubbs back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking shit.
Jeez. It's traps.
It is like a white Joel Stubbs.
I know that.
But that's what Vincenzo is. Really good dude. Again.
How big his fucking back is.
That's stupid. Jeez.
Hanging out there.
Calves too. Calves are huge too.
It's not often you see a tall guy with like good calves and shit.
Muscle.
Okay, let's see the next shot. Come on, Vincenzo. Let's see it.
Show that back up first. Yeah.
Vincenzo's a fucking cool name. Why do Italians got good names, Paul? I got to give you that.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And what do you call him? Vinny?
Yeah.
Vince.
Chenzo.
I would have to call him Vincenzo. Okay, there's the side chest. That's what I'm looking for. It's pretty fucking good for a tall guy, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's very what's the big fucking bald motherfucker?
Dude, he's not missing anything.
What's the
his legs have always been his biggest problem, but whenever he's in really good shape, everything he does have a nice flow.
You're talking about Martin Ford, not Martin Ford.
No. Big French dude. Doesn't do that well in competitions though.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember.
What the fuck's that guy's name?
He's in shape.
He's in shape. God. Yeah, legs need a little bit more, but fuck, he's good for a tall guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is his pro debut, I'm assuming? Or has he done a pro show?
Hey, look, every time I try to bring up my site can't be reached.
You gotta pay to play in Mexico, man.
Yeah, yes, so right. All right, let me see what you guys got here. I'll read them off to you.
It works on your phone?
Yeah, for some reason. Okay, who wants to go? Guy, Ian. Derek Lunsford, Nick Walker, Martin Fitzwater, Michael Krizanek, William Bonac, Vito, Leandro, Eric Wood, Marcelo Cruz.
I ain't mad about it.
You got 5 more places to pick though, because we got to add all the people that just popped in.
Okay, so
let me go to the list. That way you can at least look at it.
Yeah, I need to visualize who we got here and where. I don't think anyone new is beating anyone existing. I think we're probably going to Ron Gordon will go ahead of Marcelo Cruz, and then we'll kind of push everyone after Marcelo.
Okay, this is the list here. Why does the fucking phone keep ringing? Fuck.
What? Who's calling you?
Your telephone?
Yeah, this is the guy with the 8 balls delivering. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I'm at the front desk, senor. I'm here.
Come get your fucking cocaine, man.
Waiting for you, man.
I could go for a fucking 8 ball and a pack of menthols.
You want the fucking chacha or not?
You want your 8 ball or what, sir?
Fucking Americans. Okay. So I'm gonna. So
I haven't seen any Marcelo picks.
okay, wait. So I have Leandro, and then I have Marcelo, and that's the end.
You have Leandro, Eric Wood, then Marcelo.
Is Eric Wood even still on this list? I don't see him anymore.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
I
I
don't
got to
think he
take
was
him
on
off. You're right. You know
Yeah,
what?
you got to remove him. So let's get rid of him.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Didn't Bartley Weaver do our show?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he's the guy that did like the WWE fucking
Yeah.
yeah,
Routine.
yeah, like the Stone Cold coming out like he was slamming the beers and shit. You know.
Okay. He's been removed. So if I go back to predictions, I go down to Ian. Okay. So you got Leandro, then an open space, then Marcelo.
Okay, so put Ronnie Boy in there.
Ronnie in eighth.
Ronnie after Leandro, yeah, in the empty space.
Okay.
And then we have, can I see? I don't remember who Marcelo Cruz is. He's the guy that's like
Remember the
kind of
guy-
ugly but pretty
Remember the
freaky.
guy from Brazil with a crazy condition, but smaller arms and a little bit.
Yeah, and what did he place in Brazil in that show with
Fourth.
Perez?
He was
fourth.
Yeah.
He has them wild looking quads and then
Conditioning.
out glutes.
The conditioning carried him over.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go back. Let me see the whole lineup. So who beats that? Douglas Connor. I think Doug Connor can beat him. I mean, he's been to the Olympia in the 212.
No.
Yeah.
You don't think he can beat him?
That Connor's pretty good. He's very balanced.
I think Marcelo Cruz's conditioning is so fucking crazy. It moved him ahead of people in Brazil.
Yeah.
I think the same thing's going to happen.
Okay, so let's put
And he's not a small guy. He just doesn't have a pretty physique.
I don't trust that Vincenzo's conditioning is going to quite be there. So let's put Doug Connor there then.
Doug Connor in 10th.
Yeah, after Marcelo.
Okay.
Then Joe Ballinger.
I think you're making a
And-
mistake here, buddy.
With who?
You're forgetting Justin.
Oh, fuck. I don't even see Justin there. Where is he?
Number 11.
Oh, yeah, shit. Okay, sorry. I'm sitting kind of far back here. Yeah, no, I need to put Justin way higher than that. So I'm going to put Justin after Leandro. No, after Ron Gordon.
So 9th.
Yeah, and then slide Marcelo down.
Justin Musial, 9th.
I mean, he could even beat Ron Gordon. I'm going to put him ahead of Ron Gordon, I think.
Okay.
If he's got his stomach under control, he could beat Ron in this lineup, I think, if guys are
Ron
really
Gordon.
conditioned.
Well, remember, Ron Gordon beat him in Detroit, but his stomach was off there.
Yeah, but he was one spot behind him, right? They were third and fourth.
No, 4th and 5th, I
No.
think. 4th and 5th.
Who was third?
Justin was fifth. No, I think Aaron Gully was
James
fifth.
was third. James
Aaron
was
Gully was 5th.
Yeah, so I think Justin was six or 7.
6th or so. You're right. 6th.
Okay, so yeah, no, keep Ron ahead of him then. And then Justin.
1 second here. This is harder to do on my phone. Ron Gordon, 8. Justin Musial, 9. Marcel Cruz,
10.
10. Joe Ballinger, 11.
No, Doug Connor.
Doug Connor, 11. Joe Ballinger, 12.
Yeah, and then Vincenzo.
Vincenzo, and
then Bartley Weaver.
and what about Pavel Baron?
Oh, fucking hell, God.
What does Pavel Baron look like?
Yeah,
The guy I just showed,
He's
the-
actually not bad.
With the bald head.
I actually think he could.
Oh,
I
that's
think he could even beat Marcelo Cruz, but I'll put him right after Marcelo Cruz, and then just shift everyone down.
Pavel, Douglas, Joe, Vincenzo, and then Bartley.
Yeah, sorry, Bartley. That
Okay.
one's got to come last.
Do you need me to read these to you, or are you good?
I'll read them how I see them in my mind. So I have Derek, Nick, Martin, Kriso, Bonac, Vito, Leandro, Ron Gordon, Marcelo, and then blah,
No,
blah, blah, blah,
you have Justin Musial and then Marcelo.
Okay, yeah, fine. Cool. Good. Yeah, I'm happy.
Okay.
Quality picks.
Mike, you have.
Stepped away.
Oh, Mike just stepped away. Okay. Paul.
Okay.
You have Derek.
What's my? Yep.
You have Derek, Martin, Nick,
Mhm.
William, Kriso, Vito. Do you want to keep those the same?
Yep. 7. What do I got? 7, 8?
7. Oh, so wait, the top 6 you're good with.
Yes.
7, you have Leandro. And then
Okay.
8, there's nobody there now because we took Eric Wood out. And then 9, you have Marcelo Cruz.
Okay, so I'm going to put Ron Gordon at 8, Justin Musial at 9.
Justin Musial, 9. Okay.
Yeah. 10, I'll go with Doug Connor.
Doug Connor, 10.
11. So there's 5 guys I got left here?
You got Marcelo Cruz, Bartley Weaver, Pavel Barron, Joe Bellinger, and then Vincenzo.
Okay. Marcelo Cruz next.
Yeah.
So that's 11.
Yep.
12.
You got Joe
Sorry.
Ballinger, Vincenzo, Pavel, and Bartley.
Pavel, 12.
Pavel, 12.
Joe
Joe Ballinger, Bartley, and Vincenzo left.
Ballinger, 13.
Okay.
14, I'm going to go with... I'm just down to Bartley and Vincent.
Vincenzo.
Right?
Yeah.
Vincenzo.
Come on, spit it out. Did I freeze? Oh, come on. Fuck. Oh.
Yep.
Hey, I'm back. Am I back?
Okay.
I can hear you guys.
There you go.
We can hear you, but you're still frozen visually.
It's okay.
Oh, no,
Now
you're good. Now.
back.
You're good.
Moving.
You're good.
It says my internet connection is unstable. Okay, Paul.
I get
Quickly.
this.
Like you.
Bartley, Vincenzo. Fuck you, Ian.
Vincenzo and Bartley.
And Bartley. Okay.
Paul just
All right.
corrected me.
Going back up to Mike.
Like I remember what you picked.
Mike.
Yeah, of course you do.
Derek Lunsford, Nick Walker, Martin Fitzwater. Are you good with that 3?
Martin second.
Remove. Martin, Nick in 3rd.
I'm not so confident on either one of those. I'm just gonna fucking leave where I'm at because like
Okay,
That's a
Mike.
tough one.
it's so
Mike.
hard, those two.
Mike, 4, 5, 6. You have William, Kriso, Vito.
Yep, I'll stay there.
Okay, 7. You have Leandro. I froze again, didn't it?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, Mike, you have Leandro 7 and Marcelo 9. You don't have an 8.
Where the hell did that guy go? I don't have an 8.
Yeah, because we took out Eric Wood, so 8 is empty right now. You have Leandro 7 and then Marcelo 9.
Sorry, what did it say?
You have
Who?
Leandro in 7,
Uh-huh.
and you have Marcelo Cruz in 9.
Put Ron Gordon in the spot that's missing.
Ron Gordon in 8th. Okay,
Yeah.
10th. You have Justin Musial, Bartley Weaver, Pavel Barron, Joe Ballinger, Vincenzo, and Douglas Connor.
Dear God, I can't find
Doug.
Douglas Connor. Yeah. And then whoever's next will be
Justin
that
Musial,
Musial guy was big dude, right? Was conditioned.
big
Yeah,
German
that guy.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll do Vincenzo.
Okay.
And who's that? I don't remember the Pavel guy now.
Pavel, the guy we just showed that with the shaved head.
Yeah. I just know I want Weaver last.
Okay. I'll put Pavel, Joe Ballinger in 14, and then Bartley in 15.
Yeah.
Okay. Seth, Martin, Derek, Nick. Is that staying the same?
I have Martin, Derek, Nick.
Yes.
You got Martin. What is that?
No, I don't know if I picked him yet. I'm going to take Derek Martin Nick.
Okay, let me remove that. Yeah, you did pick that, by the way. You changed your mind.
Do any of us not have Derek winning?
I don't have Derek winning. Okay, Derek Martin Nick is what I have right now. Is that what you're keeping?
Yep.
Okay, 4, 5, 6. I have William, Kriso, Vito.
William Vito Kriso.
William really?
I don't know.
7, 8,
Trying
9.
to be fucking different. Okay. Trying to be
okay.
different.
It's okay. I'm not judging you. 7, 8, 9. You have Leandro, Justin, and Marcelo.
Leandro, Ron, Justin.
Leandro, Ron, Justin, and then who do you want 10?
Vincenzo, Marcelo, Pavel,
and then you have Joe Ballinger, Bartley, and Douglas left.
Yep.
So where are you going to put them?
In that order: Joe Ballinger, Bartley, Doug.
Joe Ballinger, Bartley, Doug last, eh?
I just think that with this group of guys,
is that because he was your athlete before, and you're just
no, he is still our athlete. I love Doug.
Oh,
I love Doug.
I thought you were being salty.
Doug is. I mean, the thing is, no, I love Doug. Doug's going to come in 215 to 218, and these are some very large guys. Doug's going to peak at the New York Pro. This is a show that he's doing because he wants to be there involved. He's going to come in. He's going to be in shape. But I think with these guys, like, dude, these are some serious hitters.
Fuck, I got to do this all over again. I got to do this all over again now.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I don't have this. I don't have you in here because you weren't here last week.
I know you were just naming off a bunch of shit like I fucking chose, and I didn't.
That was Stefan Sticks. Fuck.
Oh, you son of a gun!
It's okay. I can just do it real
Seth
quick.
and Stefan, it's close. You know, both S's.
I just saw the S. I saw the S, and I was like, "That's Seth." Okay, you have.
I have them listed, so whenever you're ready, just tell me, and I'll list them off for you.
Derek, Martin, Nick. Go on.
William, Vito, Kriso.
William, 1 second. William, Vito.
Fuck,
Kriso. Okay, who's 7, 8, 9?
Leandro, Ron, Justin.
Leandro, Ron, Justin. Oh, fucking shit. Who's 10?
We're good.
Let's do a pen and paper, Fouad.
10, 11, 12. 10, 11, 12.
Vincenzo, Marcelo, Pavel.
Okay. And then
Joe, Bartley, Doug.
got it. Okay.
Can I switch one pick though? Just going to be a swapper.
Yeah.
I think I got to change Kriso and Vito at 6.
I got to you, didn't I?
The Kriso is peeled out of his fucking mind.
Kriso's got to be Vito, man. Come on.
Yeah, dude, that's it. I'm hopeful. I like Vito's physique. I love the look of it all, but Kriso is going to be Kriso.
Who do you guys think is more balanced out of those two?
Well, the thing is, Vito's missing shoulders. He does not have the cap delts like the remaining guys in there. It's going to show it's going to show when you have Derek Martin, Nick, William, and Kriso all with nasty, huge, shredded shoulders separated. Mm-hmm. That's where Vito, I think, is going to be like you're just going to see it happen.
Okay, I'm going to go Martin, Derek, Nick. Gonna go Kriso.
Fuck.
Kriso, William, Vito, Leandro, Justin Musial, Ron Gordon, no. Marcelo Cruz, Ron Gordon.
No respect for Ron, eh?
Ron has a very, very.
You hear that, Ron? You hear that, Ron? I picked you higher than that.
Douglas Connor, 11. Joe Ballinger, 12. Vincenzo, 13. Bartley, Weaver, then Pavel. Actually, you know what?
We were picking on names. I'd put Vincenzo first. I fucking love that name.
That is a great name.
That last name, first name combo is crazy. Sounds like a fucking superhero.
Okay.
Sounds like
If you met Vincenzo's dad, like
it's like John Gotti. It's like he's John Gotti's hitman.
I'm telling
Hey.
you, go up there, Paul, you'd be in heaven. They are legit fucking badass Italians.
Really, eh?
Oh my god, just awesome dudes.
Wait, are we good here? Is anybody making any changes?
Couple real Italians unlike Paul, you know.
I'll show them real Italians.
Guys, is anybody making any changes? Are we good?
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm gonna fucking spank you guys so bad.
I'm very tempted to put Martin first.
You know I have the best picks, but it's okay.
No, I literally have the best picks. There's no doubt.
No,
I'm pretty confident with
I'm
mine.
telling you.
Can we see Derek? Is there an update?
Derek Derek is not.
And then
I'm going to tell you guys, Derek is not going to have the same condition as he had at the Arnold.
You don't
Why do you say that?
Telling you, I just don't think he is.
yeah, I'm telling you right now. Can I change my picks? I want to put Martin.
I don't know when
first.
this is from, but I hope it's not recent.
Yeah, but this is his most muscular. That's like his worst shot. So
It's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the thickness of the skin.
Yeah, it's thin. That's good for Derek from the front. I'm happy with that.
Wasn't that recent? Wasn't that video?
This has got to be. This has got to be old. This is not good.
That's what Derek's arms and chest and shoulders look like, though.
Yeah, that's not going to be comparable to fucking Martin.
Can I put Martin first on my picks, please?
Yes.
Before you stop listening to me.
I don't want you to change your picks. Okay, you want Martin first and then Derek second?
Derek. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that this version of Martin could have beat Samson's version at the Arnold then?
On Friday night, maybe. On Friday night, maybe.
Send me the fucking picture. I want to see this thing.
The video.
Yeah.
I want to see it, dude.
Cut the feed and come back on. Show us over your phone.
Okay, well, I'll cut this out. Here, let me show you guys. Watch, I'm going to forget to cut it out. I'm going to get major shit.
I'll text you after this.
I'm screen recording it right now. Show us. No one's gonna see it.
Look at his fucking legs, guys.
Yeah. That should be the thumbnail. Blank out what you're showing us, and we're all like this.
I haven't seen his skin that thin since like his preps like 3 years ago. You know what? Actually, maybe I can just blur this out and just leave it running. Look at his fucking glutes.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck.
This is a guy that's extremely determined to beat Nick. You know,
He is,
Yes.
like Derek is one thing, and I'm sure he'd like that, but to beat Nick to fucking Martin would mean so much, you know.
Oh yeah.
Leaving this in, by the way. So whatever you're saying, be careful. Look at the fucking legs. Look at the
legs.
feathering in the fucking quad just standing there.
Sweep on his legs. Fucking nuts.
Motherfucker.
See, that whatever size he might be giving up to Nick, he's going to make up for in roundness.
The fucking shape of those legs is
And
stupid.
balance. Like the balance on this is fucking nutty.
Yeah. I
Hey.
think it's possibly one of the next Mr. Olympias.
I'm telling
That's a motherfucker determined. That is for sure. That dude is doing work. He's just he's checking every box every single day. He's not missing.
Look at that. Look at the fucking look how jagged that glute is going into that hamstring. Look at that fucking and that was last week.
And he's getting better at presenting his physique.
And
too.
I'm telling you guys, because I spoke to Martin when I was in Texas, and he literally said to me, he's like, I don't care about being big. We're digging shit out.
Mhm.
And even with him saying that, he's still 10 pounds bigger than he was at the Olympia. This is better condition than he had at the Olympia, and he's bigger.
Bro, if that dude hits his peak, he's gonna be one tough motherfucker.
That's why I said, as long as he brings this to the stage, it's going to be fucking crazy, man.
Bro, look at them fucking glutes.
Well,
And they're
Martin
not
never.
small. They're fucking thick, big glutes. Look at that back.
Oh, he's never come in off except for on prejudge and prod
No.
a little
It's
bit.
not about being off. There was Martin showed me his conditioning from like 2021, 2022, and it was fucking crazy peeled, like crazy peeled. And since then, he's gotten bigger, but he's lost some of that like super conditioned detail. This is the first time in the last couple of years I've seen Martin have this kind of detail
The muscles get more mature that way.
with the added size.
Yeah, the new
Because
muscles.
he's never out of shape. It's just that his skin is like, look at the fucking
Right.
on that most muscular. Like
His most muscular is nasty.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm putting Martin in second.
I should have showed you guys. I was gonna fucking had an ace in the hole.
That's impressive.
Ian,
That's,
you're switching
fun.
Martin and Nick. Okay.
You figure Martin wins those front shots. For sure.
Martin's gonna win. Martin might not win the front double, but he could. It's fucking close.
I think he wins the front double. Out of those top three, at least.
Right. He wins the front. Well, no, not at the top. I'm talking about between him.
Fuck, I don't know if I want to switch them.
Derek's front double is pretty impressive. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
impressive for sure.
That waist to shoulder, like with the lats popping out, is like pretty fucking wild. Like it's
Yeah,
one
then you got-
of the shots,
But then you'll have Martin's quad sweep, which is nuts.
which Derek doesn't have.
Right.
Right.
And Martin definitely beats Derek on a most muscular and an ab and thigh.
Yes.
Front lat.
The side shots are close. He loses
Side
the back
shot-
shots, but they are close. You know,
The side shots got really close with,
Mhm.
with what we just saw.
The
there.
thing that keeps Derek,
I don't know.
the thing that keeps Derek in the conversation on the side shots is the side of the leg detail.
Yeah,
The upper body, Martin's got him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The back double bicep, I still think that's Derek's.
That's still
Yeah,
Derek.
of course. Yeah.
Just the detail is just nuts.
I think both the back shots I think are still Derek's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Martin can hang in the lat spread.
Back lat, he can hang. Yeah,
The double
No, it's
bicep.
not about. I'm not saying he fucking kills him.
he can hang in every shot. But
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I think it's like a 10-9 Derek stuff.
That's what I was about to say. It might be a 10-8 in the back double.
Maybe, yeah.
Just because that crazy detail Derek has from head to
But
toe.
that's the thing though. What you just saw was a week ago. If Martin brings, because Derek's wow factor is not just the size of his back, it's the peeled out glutes.
Yeah.
If Martin brings that same peeled out glutes,
But it's the back where I don't see the same detail as Derek. In the back double.
I don't think Derek has
It's not as much density.
I don't think
Looks like-
Derek has a ton of detail. I think it's the thickness that's crazy.
But I think it's that thickness that creates that wild detail too, though.
the depth. Yeah,
Very 3D.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Yeah,
the only
well, I'm
the
not
one
looking-
pose I think he's still dominant.
Yeah. I'm not saying anybody beats him in that shot.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that he beats Martin necessarily.
I'm
I
just
just think
saying
it's
if-
one pose where he really
look,
dominates that.
I've been saying this on the last 3 podcasts. I don't think he's killing everybody in the back double because his lower body, minus the glutes, okay, just go hamstrings down, don't match up with Nick's or Martin's.
Mhm.
True. That's the one area on that pose
And then
where he's giving up a
also,
little bit.
in the back double, if you're taking Nick and Derek, you don't only have the hamstrings, you also have the arms and shoulders are better on Nick.
Nick's going to show up. If Nick shows up, because he's in shape, if he shows up harder than a motherfucker like he did in 2021, Nick's going to look fucking wild next
I
year.
know
Because it's just different because his glutes aren't stripped out, but they will be granite hard.
I can't decide if I want to swap them, but I'll just fucking do it. I mean, that's so close between those three. I have no fucking idea which way I'm going to go, so I'll just leave it.
How cool is this that the fact that bodybuilding like 5 years ago wasn't like it is today in the open? It is fucking wild right now.
Yeah.
This is some serious shit.
Dude,
There's a lot of talent in open bodybuilding right now.
Martin's gonna fucking win this show, man. I'm telling you.
Oh,
Martin's
Are you
gonna
surprised at all?
I'm telling you guys, Martin's gonna fucking win this show, and the Olympia is gonna be nuts because then you have Samson who just lost to fucking Derek. Then you have fucking these guys are both fucking Mr. Olympia winners. You got Hadi who took the whole fucking year off, who's gonna be back really pissed off, and he's Persian, so don't want to fuck with him.
yeah.
And then you have Martin now throwing his hat in the mix and being like, look, I just beat a fucking Mr. Olympia too.
Right.
Like,
Dude's
oh,
big.
I think Martin is of that caliber now.
Oh, I think so too. I think after last year's Olympia, he put himself in that caliber.
I'm just
He's
saying,
the
like,
one that can.
It's but people keep saying like, well, he only beat Derek in some shots because Derek was off, whatever. We're looking at what we just looked at was 10 pounds heavier than the Olympia,
He's not
in
the
better
same-
shape. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not the same competitor he was last year.
No,
That dude's
right.
going to keep progressing. He has a huge ceiling.
Look how much better he's gotten since the first Detroit show last year.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
It was a fucking year ago.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I was with him for 4 days a couple weeks ago. He's a very, very focused bodybuilder.
Yeah. He is.
He works very hard. He trains very hard. He doesn't fucking miss a beat, man. He's on it.
Yeah, he eats.
But that goes for all these guys. Like, look, Nick's the same way. I've been around Nick.
Yeah, Derek too.
A lot. They're all like that, right? That's why they're at the best. So it's not a matter of who works the hardest, but it's whose physique is put together the best. I think Martin's got the most balance.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
The prettiest for sure out of those three.
He's the most balanced. It's not just the prettiest. I mean, the prettiest is because it's most balanced, I think.
Well, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I think his roundness
the other guys have some standout body parts that are better than his, like Derek's back or Nick's shoulders or arms. But like the overall head to toe, I'm sorry, man. He's got the fucking perfect package.
Yeah.
And with the added 10 pounds, what are you going to say?
Yeah. So, I mean, I think whatever density advantage Nick has, Martin makes up for in roundness.
Yeah.
Because even if he's 10 pounds bigger, it's not going to show on stage.
If you think about New York, and I know Nick was off, but Martin was also a lot smaller.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about New York, you go, well, Martin's got better shape, but Nick's so much bigger. Well, if Martin's closed the gap by 10 pounds, now what are you going to say?
Right. And round muscle looks bigger on stage.
That's what I'm saying, is he's gonna look, I think, like he's made up some ground and size. So if he's made up ground and size, his condition, as you've seen, is fucking wild as long as they bring that to the stage. And then his shape is better than both of them.
Yeah.
And I think Tyler likes his physique. I think Tyler likes Martin's physique a lot.
Yeah, well, how could you not?
Yeah,
there's nothing to dislike about it.
No, I'm not saying like he's playing favorites or anything. I think he just likes that kind of physique, I think.
Yeah. Well, like that's the kind of shape they want to push. They want shape with size.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, just one other thing. Is there any way Kriso jumps in there?
Yeah.
Top three?
Being the guy, well, yeah, being the guy that's fucking the only guy 6 feet tall, he's going to tower.
Not my opinion, guys. Not my opinion. I think if Kriso can beat Bonac, that'll be a victory for him.
I agree.
I think Kriso will beat Bonac based on conditioning.
William was conditioned.
I don't know if he's at
last show,
but Kriso's level of conditioning is fucking nutty.
For sure, but William's probably more complete, probably a little bit, probably more dense in some areas, at least lower body for sure.
Yeah, I think he'll beat Kriso in the lower body, but I think the conditioning will put him over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. Be interesting to see Kriso after a year off.
I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I'd love to see fucking William take second. I'd like if in my perfect world, Martin would win, William would take second, and then I don't really care after that.
Yeah. Well, he's got the potential to take out any of those top three guys. One of those are off. One of those guys are off. William will step in. Yeah.
Look, if William's the same size as he was in Detroit, but harder, then yeah.
Yeah. And one of those guys is off.
Yeah. There's no fucking reason why he can't jump in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Let's do some questions. We got our picks in. What are we going to say here? Yeah, this is recent. This is not impressive.
I believe it's recent. I mean, that looks like a good version of Derek to me.
Does?
Yeah.
After what you just saw?
Yeah, but I mean, look, I don't ever think that Derek is going to beat Martin in a fucking detailed delt arm competition. That's not where Derek's strengths are. His most muscular is like one of his worst poses,
I'm just talking about the thickness of the skin there. Like, it doesn't look like he's got the
Derek's always peeled out of his mind, man. He'll be in shape. I'm not worried
That's not true. He wasn't peeled out of his mind at the Olympia.
Yes, he was. He just wasn't peeled out of his mind by Derek's standard. He was peeled out of his mind.
That's the standard they're going to judge him on, though.
Yeah, I think he'll be pretty much the same as he'll be at the Arnold. Yeah, I think he'll be there. I'm not worried.
Seth?
Did he just guest pose recently?
No, I don't think so.
What
do you think?
What's that?
What do you think? You think Derek looks good?
Oh, I think Derek is going to show up and win. Yeah, I think that Derek's what I was saying. What was it? A few weeks ago, I think Derek's biggest progression that he can make is going to be the arm separation, overall arm separation.
There's no arm separation.
That's what I'm saying. As he continues to progress, like where does he need to improve the arm separation from the front and from the outside of the arm and on the inside, and then also his chest. Like he needs to continue to strip out his chest.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. But I don't know if he doesn't come in the same as the Arnold, it's going to be a problem.
Oh, I agree. I agree. Like, because if Derek is off, his physique is not as polished.
No,
Like that is how I believe Derek beat Samson. I think
Yeah,
that
of
it was
course.
the presentation, the polish.
Yeah.
Like they were so close. And I think in this same lineup, it's going to be so fucking close that if he is not Derek polished,
if he's not the Derek from the Arnold, he's got a problem.
I think for sure.
Yeah, he set a new standard for himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, plus the other two guys are so good that he's going to have to be that good to beat them.
Right, and I can't see those other two guys being off.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's any way they come in off. Even judging from that Martin video, even if he missed his peak by a couple percent, he's still going to be fucking on.
Yeah, and they're both coming in young, hungry guys. You know,
yeah. That's what I mean. All three of them and all three of their coaches are pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So their coaches are going to work their asses off to peak these guys perfectly.
A lot of eyeballs on the show.
Most impressive thing you've seen in the gym in person? I'm going to say, just as I got on the top of my head, was watching James train legs.
Yeah.
I saw James do a 7-plate hack squat, and 7-plate hack squat's not crazy. I've done it. I'm sure you guys have done it. Well, not you, Paul. Everybody else has done it. But it's fine.
My younger days, I might have done it twice.
It's just the way he lifts. Like he when he trains, he just looks like heavyweight is easy for him. So it probably James for me. Anybody else?
In college, one of my guys who played on D line with me, his name is Mark Hayes. I watched him squat. I think it was over 8, but it wasn't like 850. It was some weird odd number because there was like 200-pound plates on each side.
Yeah.
And then plate it out to the side, and like the bar's like fucking wobbling. I literally watched him take it off, not even wobble, and then go down, and stand up.
What the fuck?
And they just were like, "Okay, that's your max because we just can't fit any more weight on your bar." And he's like, "Okay, cool." And he walked out. I was like, "Holy fuck, bro." The bar was like,
That's crazy, man.
It was crazy. He's only like probably 5'10" too, but he's just this like fucking house of a dude, like just like piston. I'm like, holy fuck, he didn't even grunt. He's like, I'm like, oh my god.
Seth, anything?
I'd have to think about it. The one that sticks out was training with Phil Heath years ago, like in 2010, 2011. Just a fucking literal freak, an alien.
Just looking at his muscle move.
Yeah.
I can see that being crazy.
Yeah.
Ian, anything?
Yeah, I trained with Dallas for a week in Tennessee.
Yeah, I remember that.
In Tennessee with Jansen, the strength on this guy at the time was just like the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, you know, he would just be doing bent over rows with 5 plates on the bar, like it was fucking 2 plates. And, you know, Smith squatting like 7, 8 plates, like just fucking bearing it. And like you could see he's wearing like tights and his like glutes are strided in the off season through his tights and shit. You're like, what the fuck? Yeah. I've never felt so inferior as a bodybuilder in my entire life as I did that week.
I never got a chance to meet Dallas in person.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Wild, awesome guy.
Yeah, everything that. Well, I used to follow him. Yeah, his videos were nuts. But I never always heard good things about him. In person, Fouad, or on it, or a video?
Person only.
Well, I mean, you know, I train with you most of the time. You know, I mean,
so you must have been impressed all the time.
Well, at times I was. Yeah, remember those 185 dumbbells you had made for you?
They were 65. Don't lie for the podcast, Paul.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they were 185.
I appreciate you bumping it up a bit for me.
But... Well, hey, kudos for you for being honest.
Yeah.
But those were stupid looking dumbbells because remember they were like all put together, like someone made them for you. They were made,
all
like
made
plates, and they were those things. They were so stupid big. I didn't know how I even got them. Like hoisting them up onto your lap, let alone pressed them.
Yeah, we did some good shit.
Yeah, I remember putting a barbell across the leg press to add more plates.
Yeah, I remember.
You know,
we would load the leg press with 14 plates because that would all fit, and then we put an Olympic bar through the sled.
Yeah,
and
you'd
load the
Olympic
Olympic
bar, 4 or 5.
Load the Olympic bar with another 4 plates.
Yeah, you're doing like 20 plate leg presses.
We do those for 20s. We do those for 20 reps.
Yeah.
What's your favorite spread? No lat spread doesn't count. Pick one salty, one sweet one. You can have one of those for the rest of your life. Oh, I think he means like Nutella or something like that. I thought he was talking about pussy.
Why do you say lat spread?
I got confused.
Yeah.
Spread and you can't like say favorite spread, lot spread. You know, like
yeah, favorite spread. Like peanut butter, Nutella, like
Nutella hands down.
Nutella hands down.
Oh yeah, every Italian
Strawberry
kid loves
jam.
Nutella.
I'm gonna say
Strawberry
peanut butter,
jam.
man. It's like
I'm
the
hardcore peanut butter
Yeah.
all the way.
Yeah,
I don't really
I'm
eat it.
surprised, Seth, being Italian.
Paul, you're not even Italian, man.
I grew up on Nutella. That's all my nonna would make for me.
Yeah, I ate Nutella too. I'm not Italian. Fuck, you can buy it anywhere.
Yeah, now it's popular.
It
But 40 years ago, it wasn't so popular as it is today.
I got to give it to Paul though. I remember going overseas and it was the first time, I think it was in France. It was the first time I went down to like a breakfast buffet and the main thing was Nutella.
Yeah.
They had Nutella and like all these breads and you could like that. Everybody was grabbing it for breakfast. I'm like, what the
Nutella became popular around here like 10, 20 years ago. Before that, no one knew what it was.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true, Paul.
Yeah.
when
I was a
eat it
kid,
in
no one knew what it was.
in the 90s, like early 90s.
20 years ago was
I used to eat it.
2004, 2005.
Used to put it on toast, like fucking
Really?
spread it on there with
Yeah,
fluff.
I'd say more
I guess
30 years ago.
maybe your timing
Okay,
is
30.
off, Paul. It was probably 20 years ago that it became pretty popular.
Okay. But
That's
prior
what-
to that, like when I was a kid, you're talking like 40-ish years ago. Like when I used to eat that, like no one knew what it was.
1940s.
Yeah.
Hitler was
70s,
big
Mike,
back
close.
then.
Early 70s.
Oh my God.
Should the winner of Pittsburgh be considered the front runner for the Mr. Olympia?
No.
No, you still got Hadi and Samson.
Samson won the Olympia. He's not there.
No. I think they're saying front runner, like behind Sam, like who's challenging Samson.
I think they can be considered as a strong contender. If you beat Derek, you're always a contender. You know,
sure.
Derek just beat Samson. Samson won the Olympia. So I mean, if you're winning this show and you're not Derek, or even if you are Derek, you're obviously in talks to win the Olympia.
Yeah, you're in top 3 territory for sure.
Definitely in top 3 territory. Yeah.
I still think the Olympia is Samson's show to lose.
Mhm.
I think Derek and Hadi are both equal front runners.
I don't agree.
And if Martin beats Derek, then he's in there equal to those two guys.
Yeah, that he's in the conversation for sure.
Yeah.
Or if Nick does, then Nick's in the conversation.
Yeah, or whoever beats Derek. Sorry, whoever beats Derek is going to be in that same. Like those guys are the runner. It's not one guy. Those like, I think when physiques are this close, it's like who can peak the best.
Sometimes, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if Samson peaks the best, he beats them. He beats them all 10 out of 10 times. But it's whoever peaks the best is the fucking. You know what I mean? Who has a better bike, Fouad or Charles Griffin? Fouad, fucking no doubt. Have you ever mixed pre-workout with an energy drink before a workout? Yes, I've done that for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your favorite exercise for each body part? Pass. Who is a pro in any era that had Mr. Olympia potential that never lived up to their true potential?
Oh,
Flex Wheeler.
Flex,
Wheeler, yeah.
Kevin,
Nasser.
Nasser.
Do you think Kevin didn't live up to his true potential? I think Kevin nailed it pretty good a few times.
I think Kevin, if he was a full year bodybuilder, would have been a better bodybuilder.
Yes.
But he was. I think that's a misnomer, man. I think people say that all the time. I don't think Kevin started doing that till like later in his career.
Yeah.
Really? Was that for like health reasons or longevity?
I don't know. I had him on the podcast. I never really delved into that. But I remember like early on and like in the early 90s, he never took the year off. It wasn't till like
Later.
I don't remember that ever being a thing until like later on, like 98, 99 in the 2000s.
Yeah.
But I remember early on, he would stay big all year and he was like a normal bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Was
I've never seen like circulated off-season Kevin Levrone photos in my life, you know?
It's true, eh?
Yeah.
But I don't know if there was back then. Like it was all magazine shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Like how many off-season photos have you seen of any of those guys?
I mean, Dorian, I've seen lots, but that's a little different, I guess. Yeah.
Well, guest posing stuff, maybe.
Yeah.
They don't like.
Oh, Lee Priest. See a
Lee
lot of
Priest. But
off-season,
like Lee
yeah.
Priest was known because he would just be like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Think about like how many off-season pictures have you seen of Flex Wheeler? I can't
Well,
think of,
the only
think of any.
the most off-season stuff you'd see of Flex was those old workout videos on TSN.
I know, but you don't know how many weeks into prep he was. He was still big.
He looked soft in a lot of those.
Yeah, but he could have started prep. He could be 14 weeks out. Like, it's.
I'm just saying, like, I can't really recall a lot of like old school bodybuilders.
No, you're right. You're right. I don't disagree. You're right. There wasn't the full year access like that, and guys, unless they were in the magazines, there wasn't imagery of them around. So, and you're not going to be doing magazines in the off season. So, no, you're probably right. Yeah.
When someone mentions the term hardcore in bodybuilding terms, what qualities first come to mind? What five open pro bodybuilders best exemplify that quality?
Current?
Yeah.
James for sure.
James? What?
I think a hardcore. I think someone who lives heavy and hard.
How do you quantify hardcore?
I think it as someone who lives heavy and hard, and
that's like, then you throw Hunter in the mix.
I consider.
Well, they all lift heavy and hard, I guess.
I consider it like extremely consistent.
Dedicated. Like
extremely consistent. Like, I don't care how hard you train if you go like fucking cheat on your diet or
okay, but if we use that as the measuring stick, there's a lot of guys that are pretty.
I would say
top level guys. I think they're mostly all hardcore bodybuilders. So it depends,
Yeah.
I would say the hardcore would be the intensity of the lifestyle.
Yes.
How far you're digging into it, not just your training, but your lifestyle, your mentality, your wake up, and like, you don't miss a fucking beat. Like all these guys we're talking about in these top spots, they don't miss a beat. They are hard.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
But I don't think they're all hardcore.
No, I don't think they all are. Absolutely not. I completely agree with that.
But like, I would say,
do I think Derek's a hardcore bodybuilder, or like these guys? For sure I do,
And it's different because I guess I understand where you're coming from, because whenever you throw someone like Branch Warren in there,
it's like that's hardcore bodybuilding.
That motherfucker, like,
so is it a look?
I don't think hardcore is as simple as you guys are. Like, it is and it isn't. I don't think you're wrong about what you're saying, but I don't think that's what people mean when they say hardcore. I think they're talking.
Well, no, but they're not saying what we're saying. What we say is hardcore.
Yeah.
So they're
I always thought of. Oh, you guys are gone now, or I'm gone. Fuck.